so honored to have you here and all the work that you've done. I met with Gay a few weeks back at the coffee shop, and she shared some thermal paper images of the original board, and it was just mind-blowing to see that all your hard work, and John pulled us all together, and we care deeply about you, and we're going to continue working with you in the next phase of KSAR. So thank you.
1 year, so next phase.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So if it's appropriate, can you share a few things while you're, I don't want to jump into your agenda, John, but if you can.
No, I know. I have to say, according to the thing, I started in 2008 when I was on the council, and I've worked with Tom this whole time, and it's meant so much to me. I can get very emotional about Tom and the years we've had together. And he's a wonderful man, and he's so decent and good, and he had KSAR's, the way KSAR worked, he had it so much in his heart. He has a golden heart, Tom Moran does. And he's just been a wonderful friend, and I've been so pleased to work with him all these years. I didn't do much work, he did the work. I would call him and say, KSAR is off, come down, and he'd run down to West Valley College. In those days he ran. And fix the connection or whatever was going wrong. And we served with a lot of different board members, and anyway, it was very, very special to be with Tom. And I have to say that.
Well, Jill, everything that you're saying about Tom, I have to say, it didn't take me long to realize just that. It only took me a couple of meetings with Tom, and I appreciate that. Now, you have known before I joined KSAR.
I'm the reason you joined KSAR.
So with that being said, Tom, we all love you to death, and just awesome. You're so wonderful.
Oh, you're so nice to honor us for our years. We appreciate that. Tom since 1994. And John was just telling me he might be back to 1988. That's incredible. For one to serve KSAR, the local TV station, for all those years, 30 to 40 years.
Yeah.
What an honor.
It's really remarkable. Gay Crawford started around the same time. Just if you can share a few words, Gay. You're on the original board, and
this is what happens when you get to know Stephen, right?
Yes.
So he says something about KSAR, and I go to, and I don't throw anything away, and I find this roster. And Tom, you were on there, Ben Strong, I can't remember all the names, Bob, we had a relationship.
David.
I think David Moyles, who I tried to contact, and he's in Hawaii, but he sends his very best regards. And anyway, it's amazing, because I have not been involved. I worked at the local KNTV, and I think that's how David Moyles recruited me from the city council. But I see a real tree here. He recruited her, she recruited them, recruited Angela, everybody. Anyway, thank you for letting me jump in today.
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tina Walia, Saratoga Council member, former mayor. I spent 4 years on the KSAR board, and I have worked very closely with Jill and Tom on the KSAR board. In fact, some very long meetings dealing with challenges, and it was my honor, specifically last year, working with Tom's leadership and Jill's phenomenal leadership to make some change happen, bringing the Saratoga High School students who had turned to me looking for projects, and I found KSAR was the right place for the students to get involved. And John was the perfect station manager, pardon me, to work with the students as interns and to tap into the resources we have in our resident community. So with that said, Jill has been with KSAR 17 years, as has been said, and Jill has seen a lot of changes happening, and Jill's passion to keep KSAR. KSAR really stands for SAR Saratoga. Jill's very very dear passion to keep KSAR in Saratoga is something that has done wonders to get the team going and to continue that effort to support Saratoga by Saratogans. And so it's my great honor on behalf of the Saratoga City Council to give a commendation from the City of Saratoga honoring Jill Hunter on her exceptional dedication to the Saratoga community. I'm only talking specifically KSAR 15 for the 17 years that she has supported Saratoga's community access television station. And Jill, thank you so much.
Thank you, that's lovely.
Tom Moran, again, I will keep it brief. 4 years working under Tom's leadership. He may be very quiet, but I can assure you that voice may be frail, but his leadership has not been frail. His leadership has been consistently strong. He knew exactly what was needed to keep KSAR going and to keep KSAR in Saratoga, making sure we had uninterrupted service from KSAR for the city of Saratoga. And that is, I think, something that Tom kept KSAR going even at times when we were looking for more leaders. It's hard for me to even express how deeply I am personally grateful to Tom for leading Saratoga, leading KSAR in Saratoga from 1988. Who's going to do the math for me? How many years is that? 1988 to, we are looking at 2025. It's incredible the number of Saratoga City Council meetings. I see a couple of my former colleagues on the council and somebody who was before me on the council and the planning commission meetings, staff members who have been there. I think we are all witness to the history that Tom has made sure has been captured by KSAR. And with that, Tom, I would like to give you this commendation on behalf of the Saratoga City Council for your
Say something.
Oh, I should say something for you? Oh, yeah. My name is Julia and I'm his wife. And I just want you all to know how delighted Tom is to be retiring from this position. And I think it's really, he's very honored to have been doing all this work, and a lot of it is actual work, you know, calling people up and writing things down and adding things up and making sure we don't run out of money and making sure we have a budget and what's a budget and stuff like that. Well, from the very beginning, just learning a lot and doing a lot. And I think he's really, really pleased that we have good leadership going forward, that we have a strong administrative staff, as well as his lovely assistants from the high school and from whatever widening group of people in the community to do exactly what I think Tom holds dear about the station, to create a place for community, for people to be together, to do things that are of joint interest and that bring people together. So I think he's really happy. He didn't say that exactly, but something like that.
Now, I've only been with KSAR since August of 2023, so I am definitely the newbie on the block. But way back when, in the infancy of YouTube, Tom and Jill and their colleagues had decided, well, maybe we should start archiving Saratoga's history through our channel on YouTube. I can't go back earlier than that because we don't have that good of records. So if KSAR, the first document that I found by March Fong Yu, I think there were 300 or 400 shows on YouTube, and there were a total of over 20,000 views of
Really?
those shows.
Oh, wow.
And then last year, through your leadership, we did some streaming. We streamed 13 shows, which included live high school football, live high school basketball and the Bombay in the Bay. 13 shows, and that was over 9,000 views
Wow.
for KSAR. And so what I did was I put together for each of you a list
Oh, thank you.
of all those shows. Now, you might need a magnifying glass to be able to read it. I only wanted to give you one plaque because I'm cheap. And I didn't want it to be over too many, but those are a list of all the shows that you had created.
People will be able to look back and see exactly what we
Yes.
were doing and.
Now, that doesn't include all of the city council and planning commission meetings that are in addition to these. So, then with that,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is this, about 250?
so, Jill, KSAR wants to give you an envelope.
Okay. Oh, certificate for the selection of one tree with a plaque in coordination with John Chabon of the city of Saratoga. Oh, that's lovely.
Anything else that KSAR
That
could
means
give
more
you?
to me than anything. Thank you very, very much.
Jill, how do you feel about trees?
Oh, trees and birds and flowers make you happy. And we have beautiful trees in Saratoga. We're so
Can you
lucky.
help Tom open that, please?
Jill even recruited me when Saratoga Elementary was taking the new eucalyptus. And we stood over there and we hugged those trees
Yes, we did. And,
until they chased us away.
yeah.
So, Tom, you don't get a tree. I'm sorry, but I made you up a plaque thanking you for the work that you've done, and
Just for your office.
a gift bag of some things. You can pull out what you want. You can, it's very expensive tissue paper.
All right.
Oh, nice hat.
Authentic.
Oh, just this color.
Yeah, nice.
And I wanted to say thank you on KSAR's behalf now. So,
Well,
thank you
that's
very
so
much.
That's
So anyway, that's all I have, but I wanted to thank both of you right now
Thank you.
for, I mean, when you look at 1988 and 2008, both of those dates are a very long time ago. And some of the student interns that I've worked with this summer were not even around then. And things have changed significantly since those early days.
Before everybody breaks, I just want to add that KSR has a really continue to have a bright future. We've been doing a lot of community outreach, and there's been a tremendous amount of support. Even for the car show, we reached out to 2 different sponsors. They immediately agreed to give us sponsorship of $2,000, and we keep doing those. And you know that I told you that this was going to happen.
You're amazing.
Well, it's the community.
People
It's,
look at you when they shovel over $10.
I'll pass the plate around a little bit. My point is that we're doing this to really preserve, and what you've done, as John said, kept KSAR in Saratoga. When other people wanted to take over the leadership or the management of KSAR, you were vocal about it, and Tom, you made it happen, and we all stuck together. Saratoga is a unique place, and KSAR is here to highlight the best of Saratoga. The existence of KSAR, and also to bring to light things that will help the community, that's what we're all about.